And now back to Philosophic Perspectives with your host, Arthur D. Swartz.
Hi, so we're back. So I was talking about the difference or the relationship between self and other. It's such a fundamental, basic principle of ethics. Again, I talk about ethics as the study of morality, just like science is the study of physical phenomena. So I look at morality as the subject, ethics as the discipline. In practice, they're often interchangeable, but in my terminology, I try to make a distinction generally. And so morality is about the relationship between self and other, and from that ultimately comes love, because love is the transcendence of that dichotomy that is able to reconcile the differences between self and others, the interests of self and the interests of other, the self-regarding and other-regarding interests. Now, on that score, and seeking this harmonization, I think about this horrific dehumanization that we see now in the modern age, this dehumanizing spectacle of ISIS or ISIL. I have to. Some of you might have seen a Saturday Night Live skit with an actor portraying President Obama. It was shortly after the president decided that he was going to call that organization ISIL as opposed to ISIS. And it was very, very funny, and he just, kind of said, well, there's ISIL everywhere. Who can argue with that? Now, however, I go along with the French and other nations, including the Arab nations, who have been victimized by Daesh. That's what they call them. The Daesh is really nothing else but a brutal gang of psychopaths. It's an Arabic term, I understand, that reflects it's the acronym, but it does tend to have a pejorative quality, I understand, because the ISIS, I don't like to call them people, the animals, they don't like that for some reason. Now, here we have this spectacle of weak, very troubled young people by social media becoming captivated by this idea that they too can participate in beheadings and burnings of life, burning people alive. We see this going on. It's absolutely mind-boggling that it's occurring. And what's going on here? And they're very adept. The Daesh is very adept at using social media and getting these young people going over there and to do these absolutely subhuman, engage in these subhuman behaviors. They just reduce themselves to the lowest kind of scum. What virus has entered the psyche so that a criminal gang that publishes how to how to enslave and justify the enslavement of women, or use children as soldiers, and all these despicable acts that just boggle the mind, and all in the name of God? Give me a break. We're witnessing the utter destruction of the human spirit. But the talent of these psychopathic criminals, the talent they have in social marketing and attracting pathetic teens by the hundreds or thousands, can it not be said, could not Hollywood challenge this adeptness in social media? Where is Hollywood? Where is Hollywood? Where is Hollywood to come up with an ingenious, creative, powerful media and social networks and otherwise that can more effectively convey human decency, even under difficult circumstances, that we don't have to degrade ourselves to the snake? This whole issue is just, let's get back to the moral imperative of balancing self and other. Does anyone doubt that the skill, creativity, the genius, and the money that Hollywood possesses could not come up with a social marketing and media campaign that would penetrate the psyches of Daesh wannabes and bring their self-destructive and suicidal flight to their enslavers to a crushing halt? Where is Hollywood? What's the problem? Wouldn't you think that they could just focus some of their millions of dollars and donate it straight away to a cause célèbre that would earn them the praise and worldwide gratitude that badly needs them using their creativity right now? The most important thing right now would be that, except barring, let's say, food for starving children around the world. The two are probably on the same level. Where is Hollywood? We need them. We need you, Hollywood. We need you desperately. We need you desperately to take this understaffed, not ready for primetime players called the Center for Strategic Counterterrorism Communications. We need you to step up. And we talk about American ingenuity and American creativity and American might. Well, one of the strongest aspects or elements, I should say, of American might is actually Hollywood. And so I think it's time for them to step up and donate their money and donate their creativity and to fight back the very thing that all our bombings are failing to do.